Hello Virgo and welcome to the Enlightened Path. This is your December 2018 love reading, and this is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and also if you have Virgo with Venus, these messages may resonate. So Virgo, for love readings, I am now in the habit of doing 2 messages because everyone is not loving and being loved the same way, right? Even if your sun sign is the same as another's or your Venus is the same as another. People are loving differently at different times in different cycles, right? So we're going to do 2 messages. First message, first card out is Strength. So some of you could definitely be dealing with a Leo. You have one that falls. You have one on the floor. You then have the 8 of Cups. Let's see. King of Pentacles, this is your energy as well as Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And I'm going to take one more for this first message. And then I'll pick up what's on the floor. And then we have 2 that flip. We have the 4 of Swords and the Emperor. So this is Aries energy. And there are actually 2 that flip down here. 7 of Cups, King of Swords, which is air energy. The King of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, right? So for you guys, you actually have quite a few. I usually only pull 5, but I'm going to take all 7. Let's go over them. We have Strength as the first card. This is Leo's energy again. King of Pentacles, your energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. King of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Also falling out with it is the 7 of Cups, okay? Right afterwards, we have the 8 of Cups. And the last 2 coming out together, we have the 4 of Swords along with the Emperor, okay? Aries energy with the Emperor. So let's see what we have here and then we'll clarify. Some of you could definitely be dealing with another earth sign or air just like yourself. I am seeing Aries as well as Leo. So that's fire energy. But what we're seeing here is a little bit of confusion. The 8 of Cups is the regrettable exit because the 8 of Cups is leaving a situation where there's a lot of love, where there's been a lot of energy put into the situation. Also, Strength being here is taking a lot out of you to deal with the situation. Some of you could be dealing with someone that is very straightforward, also very action oriented. I don't want to say that they're selfish, but their priorities and their plans are number 1, okay? It feels like they are front and center here. I feel like if you're not ending the situation, you could definitely be taking a step back. Guys, these are general readings, so a lot of the times we'll see the energies switch, right? They can flip-flop, which means that this person could be taking a step back from you. Whatever energy is the one that is pulling back in December, I want you to know that it's not easy, okay? This feels like it's very difficult. There's a lot of confusion here. And they're at a point where it feels like they've taken all that they can take, okay? For some of you, there are third parties involved, and it doesn't mean like third party cheating, but it definitely feels like there could be others here that are in the midst of things, kind of weighing in, okay? And that could be someone's mom or their brother or their best friend, their best friend from college, coworker, whatever. But there definitely feels like there's other energies besides you and this partner because we have so many on the board here. I also feel that because I'm seeing the 7 of Cups, multiple people here with this young man, and then on the 8 of Cups we also see multiple parties here in the background that he's walking away from. So let's clarify a little bit and see what we're seeing for this first message. Why is Strength here? Ace of Cups. Well, Strength is here because there's a lot of love, right? We also see the Four of Swords, but this time it's in reverse. So, Virgo, it feels like if you have been the one that's been sticking this out, you've needed to step away for quite some time. But because of your love, you've been kind of pushing forward. It's taking a lot out of you, and this is why you haven't stepped away. But I feel like in December, you're going to be taking some time to yourself, giving yourself a break from the situation. Some of you are going to be isolating yourself just so that you can think whether or not this is the right situation for you. This is why the Emperor is here with the Four of Swords. The Emperor is the boss card, okay? It's also the card of Aries, but this guy takes initiative and he puts himself first. And he also does what's right, not only for himself, but for those around him. He's the father of tarot, okay? So I feel like you're going to be making some sort of executive decision here, where you put your emotions aside and you take some time to figure out what's best for you and what's best for those involved in the situation and what's best for you and your partner, whether it's to try to work on this or whether you should be calling it quits. Once again, walking away, even taking this time away, is not going to be easy, okay? King of Pentacles, King of Swords. We have two falling out here. We do have the moon energy, which is Pisces. The moon talks about things being hidden. We also have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this relationship has already had its ups and downs. And you're finally at this place because you're coming out of the Ten of Swords, which is really, really good. You're at this place where you're starting to think clearly, where the pain is not creating so much of a fog. You're coming out of this painful place of the disappointments and the heartache and really starting to regain your strength, and you're starting to see, hey, I need to figure out what kind of changes I need to make here. So this is really, really good. I also feel like you're starting to see things that you weren't seeing before. It's not necessarily that this person was hiding things from you. Virgo, you could have been hiding them from yourself, okay? Meaning not wanting to see things as they are. This could also be causing you a little bit of confusion if you're gaining this new perspective, because it's like, okay, well, now that I'm seeing things this way, what do I do with it, right? Eight of Cups. Why is this here for you guys? Yours are falling out. Okay. So the Eight of Cups, remember, it's the regrettable exit. Look what falls out with it. Two of Cups in reverse. So this person feels like a soulmate, right? But I feel like there could have definitely been some manipulation here that's caused things to go very badly for you and this person. Also, what you wanted for this situation, I don't feel like you've been able to manifest. Whether it was to grow this relationship, for some of you, you looked at this person and you thought, the goal is to marry them. And that's not coming. You're not in the space that you thought that you would be in. And the Magician in the reverse is often manipulation, but it also speaks to not feeling like you have everything you need to be successful. For some of you, this person isn't giving or helping you guys manifest this into everything that it could be, okay? So I'm going to take one more clarifier before moving on to the second message. I am going to take this Six of Swords. And this is the clarifier that is pulling for the Four of Swords and the Emperor, right? Six of Swords is about an exit. So I see the exit twice, all right? I see the exit with the Eight of Cups, and now I'm seeing it with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is the rational. So once again, I'm going to say this again. Some of you have been through so much pain that you've been living in somewhat of a fog, not knowing whether you're coming or whether you're going. And in December, what we see is you beating the pain, coming out of the fog, seeing the situation for what it really is, and making some executive decisions here, whether it's to step back or whether it's to absolutely leave the situation. There's going to be some action here, Virgo. All right, so I want to move on to the second message. For those of you where the first did not resonate, let's see what is the second one and if it resonates for you, okay? Girl card. Second message. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Rods, Four of Pentacles, World card. Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Rods, Four of Pentacles, the World, Page of Cups. So this definitely looks like a partnership. For some of you, this is someone that you're married to or you're sharing financial assets with. Some of you could be sharing a car, or you have bills or accounts with both of your names on it, or you know, they have something with your name that's in your name, or you have something that's in their name. But there's definitely some sort of partnership here with the Ten of Pentacles, which always points to me that there's some sort of sharing when it comes to assets. Especially if you live together, where you are sharing assets, because you're both putting into the household, hopefully. No shade, no judgment. I'm just saying everybody's situation ain't everybody's situation. All right. So Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about blessings. It's about things changing. Okay. Some people see the Wheel of Fortune and they don't get that it also means that things have to leave out, or certain things have to be clipped out, or there's change where things are moved out of your life so that the wheel can bring in new things, right? And that could have you, what, on guard. Nine of Rods. You see her? She is on the defense. Oh, God, I wish this thing would not. Okay, here we go. She's on the defense. You know, some people do get into this energy when the wheel starts to turn, because once it first starts to turn, it's not the same as it is for everyone. Some people see it and they know that the blessings are coming in and they know that the change is something exciting. Other people just see the change and it creates this anxiety, and then they go into their guard stance and they're ready to swing because they don't like change, not realizing that the change is actually really good for them, right? Four of Pentacles, they could be shutting themselves off, blocking the change, refusing to open up and allow this change to come in. But it's needed. You see this? For this second message, look what the two energies are. World card, Wheel of Fortune. The World card is about completions, guys. This is about cycles closing out. Things have to be completed. Cycles have to be closed out. Page of Cups is often an apology for me, but this is also younger water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you could definitely have some younger water sign energy in the mix with all of this change that is happening. If you and your partner have children, possibly. Also, the Page of Cups is also an offering, a small offering of some sort, okay? So let's go ahead and start to clarify this second message for you guys. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, let me tell you something. Somebody is blocking the change. You see this newness? What did I tell you? The world card brings in new things. It brings in new blessings. Some of you are looking at this newness and not wanting it. And this could be your partner, or this could be you. There's some new things that are happening. Some of you are afraid to move towards the change, right? Because we have the Two of Rods. The Two of Rods is about looking at what the options are, but the Three of Rods is the actual action. This is about moving towards those options. Start, you picking a path, not just looking at the possible paths, but picking a path and starting to walk towards that path, to walk towards those options. The Two is just standing there. Things are being offered. If you take a look very closely, this is someone else's hand. Someone is offering this new option here, but it hasn't been accepted yet. Some people don't like change. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to bring you some change. Lovers in reverse. The Lovers are Gemini. So some of you could have a Gemini here in the mix, but the Lovers is also about choosing, okay? When we see the Lovers, someone has chosen someone with the Lovers pop up. Wheel of Fortune. Lovers in reverse. I feel like some of you are in this situation where your partner may not be on board with whatever changes are happening. For some of you Virgos, you're not on board with the situation, the changes that are happening in your love life. Some of you are still holding on. You're still stuck. It's this fear of the unknown. Nine of Rods. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is dishonesty. I feel like some of you aren't being honest with yourselves. For others of you, if your partner is trying to bring in this change, you're just not trusting it. It could be because they weren't honest in the past. And this is why we see this defense. I guess that is rational. For those of you where this change is happening and you just don't trust it because you may feel like, I was fooled in the past. I need for you to know that with the Wheel of Fortune and the World card here, you can trust the change, okay? Is the readjusting, could it be uncomfortable? Absolutely. But is the universe trying to hurt you? No. When the Wheel of Fortune is here, these are blessings that are wanting to come in. This is a change that you can trust, okay? Four of Pentacles, not opening up, closing oneself off. It's my Meisner card, right? Refusing to open up. Yeah, some of you are rejecting this offer. There's some sort of offer that's coming in. Somebody is rejecting it. Page in reverse. Not opening up to it. Just like, no, I don't want any. No, don't touch me. No. I just want to stay in my cocoon. I want to be in my box. No, it's safe here. Just refusing. The universe is trying to cause this. It's trying to complete this cycle. Don't fight this, okay, Virgo? Please don't fight it. You need to take some time to yourself. And when I say to yourself, I don't mean sit down and really talk over all of the points as to why, you're not accepting this change is good. I mean, sit down and talk to your higher self. Some of y'all need to be praying because you're not going within. We have the Hermit here. Virgo, this is your energy. It's in reverse. You're not seeing the joy in this. Three of Cups. You're not, some of you are actually, you're fighting the process. You're fighting the process. And the thing about it is, some of you are blocking others out. Someone is actually trying to bring something that's going to benefit your life and you're shutting it down. You know, somebody is inviting you out. Somebody wants to enjoy you. Somebody wants to have a good time with you. Someone wants to celebrate with you. Someone wants to bring some sort of happiness and joy, and you are like shutting it down. Page of Cups. Yeah, let me show you how this happens, okay? See that at the beginning? Page of Cups. You see that there in reverse? You're against it. This is a partnership that is could actually be beneficial for some of you, where this is new energy that's coming in and you're just observing and they're offering to you and you're just like, I don't want no new friends. I don't want nothing new in my life. No, shutting it down. For some of you that are in a relationship and your partner is wanting to bring some change in and you are just like, no. I'm not talking about like threesome change, but doing something different, maybe even relocating, and y'all are like, nah, not doing it. And you're taking this stance. This is my boss card. Some of you are just like, no, I'm going to have it my way and only my way. And it's going to block you. So I'm going to need you not to be a stick in the mud, because you're eclipsing some really awesome things out. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up, baby, this good stuff. But you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone to get the good stuff. And you're going to have to let some old shit go. And that's just what it is. You only got two hands. How much can you hold in your hand? All right? So, Virgo, I'm done. I'm not going to, that's it. If you want a personal reading, check out the website, enlightenedpathtarot.com. Or you can email me directly at pathtarot@gmail.com. Virgo, I love you. Do not cut yourself off from good things. And I will see you very soon to look at December from a general perspective, okay? Take care, Virgo.